Now, End Domestic Silence initiative run by a tea brand in partnership with People Opposing Women Abuse, POWA, has given abused women across South Africa a chance to learn a range of skills like baking, sewing, computer lessons and HIV lay counselling skills, among others. The nationwide initiative has been operating since the start of 2022 with the aim of giving abused women a chance to see life in a different way again. Beneficiaries of this initiative have also said it is assisting them to support their children and also enabling them to better protect themselves while positively impacting the lives of generations to come. To speak more on this, we are joined by Thandiwe McCloy, Communications Manager at POWA. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I mean, it's quite an interesting initiative. Tell us what it's all about and what it entails, what the goals are.
So the End Domestic Violence initiative is being run by Tea brand Joko and People Opposing Women Abuse POWA to end the silence around domestic violence and increase the speaking out and reporting of domestic violence, because it is only by speaking out about domestic violence that women are able to receive the support that they need to end their abuse. So this End Domestic Violence initiative, it entails various programs, one of them being the skills development program that you just spoke about, where women are getting various skills, eyelash extension, makeup application, computers, baking, sewing. And the reason why we are giving them these skills is if women have skills to generate an income, they are more likely to speak out about abuse and get out of abusive situations. Many women stay in abusive relationships because they are financially dependent on their abusers, or they end up going back into an abusive relationship because they are economically dependent on the abuser. So at least if they have a skill, they are able to generate an income for themselves and their children. And it is wonderful to see that some women have harnessed the skills that they've gained through the End Domestic Violence Initiative and are now running businesses. And the End Domestic Violence Initiative, in addition to the skills development program, it also involves healing days where survivors go up in front and share their stories of abuse to provide strength, comfort, and support to each other. And also the End Domestic Violence Initiative also involves a women's writing project where women write their stories, poems, and essays.
Thandiwe, let me interject and ask how long this initiative has been in operation, and how are you sustaining it? Because if you're teaching people skills, you require funding. What you're doing is very laudable. Go ahead and tell us some of it.
Okay, so just to go in terms of the skills, focusing on the skills element of the End Domestic Violence Initiative. So where that funding comes from is R1 of every Joko 100s pack sold is coming to POWA, and that is being used to provide the skills development training for the survivors.
Okay, how many women have been trained this far, and do they find the training or the initiative very helpful? What has been their reaction?
Well, around 250 women have been trained so far, and we plan to train 300 women by the end of the year. Many women have said that basically now, some women, they weren't working before they started their businesses. Now there is more money coming into the household. Other women have said it's helped to grow their confidence. I was speaking to one woman, and she said, you know, her husband used to swear at her, insult her, shout at her, say she was good for nothing. And just seeing her beautiful cakes has grown her confidence. And also, you know, they were feeling depressed, very hopeless about the future. But through the skills they've gained, they are more hopeful about their lives and what the future holds.
Thandiwe, thank you very much for speaking with us, and good luck with all that you do.
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you. Bye.